I have spent the last 2 years with a Garmin MK3i on my wrist for everything: day driving, sleep, activities, and obviously scuba diving. So I think it's time for me to give you a definitive review, long-term review of the MK3i. What changed? Did the battery last still very good after 2 years? Did I have any problem? Everything answered in this video. First, a disclaimer. This unit has been provided to me by Garmin Malaysia. They have no say into what I'm saying. This is only my own opinion. Nothing, no money change hand, only my opinion. Let's see into what already changed in the Garmin MK3i since I got it at the beginning. In my initial review, I was complaining that some features were missing, such as Surf GF, GF99, raw ceilings for technical diving. And I'm so happy to say that those features have been added by Garmin. So you can finally see your Surf GF. A second thing that has been added is the buoy, the S1 buoy, which is a way to communicate straight from your Garmin MK3i to the boat, enhancing safety of divers, helping the boat to know where you are, the heat map, etc., etc. A very cool product to enhance safety. Very nice for them to commit and then just continue bringing the ecosystem up. Since the MK3i, the Garmin X50i came on the market, and now also the Garmin X30, which are roughly the equivalent of a PED X2 and a Peregrine for both recreational and technical diver. The Garmin MK3i is still the highest level in terms of watch wearable, and the Garmin Descent G2 also taken a lot of features from the Garmin MK3i, bring it back to a much lower price point without obviously the sapphire and titanium casing, the great depth resistance for up to 200 meters. Very cool to have this for everyone. Especially the G1 was a very popular computer for dive masters and instructor. G2 has been building up on this, and from as far as I know, I've been very, very good. Battery life. I think we need to address the battery life because this is one of the things that wears sometimes very fast and sometimes not. And it was a very good battery life when I had the computer. I was super happy with like 27 days of battery life for that computer is amazing. When I got this, I was a bit afraid that the battery life would wear off very, very quickly, and it has not been the case. I'm still getting around 3 weeks of use. I honestly charge it every now and then. I'm not really looked in. I don't think I've ever had the computer going down under like 40%, and I recharge it and I just leave it goes. And right now I charged it around 2 weeks ago, and it is still at 71% battery, knowing that I've been doing around 15 dives, and I've been running, swimming, and doing a lot of activity plus the daily sleep activity tracking. But I do not use any notification from my phone. I hate having those notifications are kind of getting in the way of my life. So I disable them directly from the phone. So that's had an impact on the battery life. One other thing I think would have been much better. I wish that the MK3i had a watch face like we have on the Garmin G1, which shows you the current status of your decompression algorithm. So you can see in bar on G1 what tissue is saturated and where you're at. Unfortunately, this is not available on MK3i. That's one of those things. I wish there was a way to have it there. Unfortunately, there isn't. And that would have been one of the big things that I love about G1 that hasn't been pushed to G2 or MK3i. Please, Garmin, if you see this video, just add a watch face that shows you, or just the bars, just add them to it. It's not much. Like, we should have this. Garmin G1 has it. Please bring it to the MK3i. Please, please, please. The only problem that I had with it is the band. The band started to break apart, so I had to look into a new band. Unfortunately, they are extremely expensive. So I'm gonna be probably getting something called a helmsuit band that's been recommended by a fellow tech diver. Another thing that I think is like sometimes a little bit annoying is if your watch face has a little bit too much data, the computer seems very slow. Like it seems that 1 second is sometimes being like omitted. It's very odd because I know my friends that uses Garmin, such as the Instinct or J1, they have no problem with this. Why do we have a problem on MK3i? Like, I don't understand. All in all, do you still recommend it? 100%. It has been a great companion, and I hope it's gonna still last for another few years because I really like it. unless Garmin is coming with an MK4i, maybe. Please Garmin, just hit me up with a new one if you have it, right? And if you haven't seen the other video about the MK3i, I would definitely recommend you to look into this video. That is definitely gonna interest you.